You're listening to an Airwave Media Podcast.
All set for your flight?
Yep, I've got everything I need. Eye mask, neck pillow, T-Mobile, headphones.
Wait, T-Mobile?
You bet. Free in-flight Wi-Fi. 15% off all Hilton brands. I never go anywhere without T-Mobile. Same goes from a water bottle, chewing gum, nail clippers,
okay,
passport.
I'm gonna leave you to it.
Find out how you can experience travel better at T-Mobile.com/travel.
Qualifying plan required. Wi-Fi were available on select U.S. airlines. Deposit and Hilton Honors membership required for 15% discount. Terms and conditions apply.
Say goodbye to your credit card rewards. Greedy corporate mega stores, led by Walmart and Target, are pushing for a law in Congress to take away your hard-earned cash back and travel points to line their pockets. The Durbin-Marshall credit card bill would enact harmful credit card routing mandates that would end credit card rewards as we know it. If you love your credit card rewards, tell your lawmakers, hands off my rewards. Tell them to oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card bill.
Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neal, and Jeff. This is Triviality.
The cream of the crop!
Hello and welcome to Triviality, the show where Patrick Swayze is talked about and Dutch Boy shows up sometimes. My name is Ken. Welcome to the show. I have here Neal, Jeff, and Matt in the studio. What's up, guys?
Oh, doing good. I think we were supposed to introduce ourselves now. Isn't that what somebody wanted us to do?
Well, they just want to be able to tell our voices apart. So
Yeah.
that's Matt, who's just talking.
I'm
and This is
talking.
Neal.
Oh, this is more confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
And Jeff is
Jeff
confused.
is always confused. He's the one who talked last. Well, second to last, because then Neal talked after him.
So it went Ken, Matt, Neal, Jeff.
Yeah.
Right?
Weird. We preserved the order.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
For those at home.
Well, we're excited about today's show. We have some folks Skyping into us. They're sharing a mic in one room. And that is Kendall Portillo and Amanda Pratt. How you guys doing?
Hi. What's up?
So that was Amanda first and Kendall second to anybody who's keeping score.
Yeah.
Right.
Very
Who am
important.
I?
That is Kendall. We had a lot of fun hanging with you guys in Vegas. I think Amanda was a late addition to Kendall's team. Is that right?
Very, very late.
You stepped in the final hour, the seventh man off the bench. Is that a thing, Matt?
No, not it.
Sixth man off the bench?
Yeah, if you're getting closer.
Six men.
The seventh, I guess
I
it
don't
could be
know.
the seventh bad, but then, that's worse than the sixth man. So, it's
Yeah,
offensive.
she was
Tony
our
Kukoc?
Lamar Odom. She got the 6th Man of the Year award. I don't know if I want to be compared to Lamar Odom.
We
but
think Jordan Farmar, he was probably the seventh man on some of those teams.
That's right. Farmar.
She's
Yeah.
the white mamba. Scalabrini.
Scalabrini.
That's crazy because that is what I call her.
Perfect.
So, Kendall, tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Sure. I have been on the podcast before, so I'm so glad to be back. I'm an attorney in Southern California. I do workers' compensation defense. And so I work with the employer against any applicants who may be committing fraud, may not really be hurt. So I
gotcha.
basically just try to save money for the insurance company. And so I'm like the bad guy in every movie.
She's the man.
Yeah.
And Amanda, how about you?
I also live in Southern California. Kendall and I both live in Rancho Cucamonga. And I do human resources for a nonprofit called Easter Seals that's actually based out of Chicago, where you guys are.
Oh,
so,
nice.
yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we work to better the lives of those living with disabilities.
Wonderful.
Oh, that's great.
Much more noble cause.
I was going to say, it's the yin and the yang.
Well, I think you guys are teaming up along with Neal here. He's going to be kind of your backup, your phone a friend. And your team name is what, Neal?
We're going to be Bed, Bath, and Beyonce.
All right. And they're going to be playing against Matt and Jeff, who are what?
We are Kratos and Barrel.
The storefront clash today.
Yes.
All right. Should be fun. I guess without further ado, let's kick it to the rules guy.
The rules of the game are simple. 20 questions split into 2 rounds worth 10 points apiece. At halftime, there'll be a special swing round designed by this week's host. After regulation, players will enter the final round with the points that they've accumulated and will have a chance to wager 0 to 30 points on 5 categorized questions. At the end of the game, someone will be named the cream of the crop.
The cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
If you guys are ready, we can begin. Are you prepared?
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
First question, number 1. You may or may not be familiar with the name Michael Buffer, but you surely know who he is. He's famous for owning a trademark that has generated over $400 million. What is it?
Locked in.
I'm guessing it's got to be something that it is used a lot in popular culture that he would have to get paid for. I mean, initially with his name, I'm just thinking of the term buffering for things loading, like on Netflix or the internet, but that could just be me being dumb. So I'm not sure where you guys are at.
That's kind of what I thought too. And then I was, writing out MB, and that got me nowhere. So how about like Bluetooth?
Okay, why?
I don't know. Because
How about it? I love Bluetooth.
Like the word Bluetooth?
Yeah.
I mean, $400 million though seems like a lot for Bluetooth, but
yeah,
I think you're going to be even more surprised.
I think.
All right. Well, that's what we're locking in with.
Bluetooth. Okay.
Locked in with Bluetooth.
And I let Matt lock in. He seemed pretty confident on this.
We might have to bleep this to avoid violating the trademark.
Yeah, this is my hungover, apathetic version of Michael Buffer. Let's get ready to...
And the answer is the rumbling, let us do that thing. Gotta switch it up to avoid the trademark. But yes, you are correct.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that dude. Okay. I love in the trailer for Dumbo. He's like, let's get ready for Dumbo.
Yeah.
It's like so bad.
He charges like $100,000 appearance fees just to show up and say it and then leave after, 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Good guy.
That's so cool. I remember there was like a roast where Shaq was there and Pete Davidson was roasting him. He was just on the dais or whatever. And he was like, all right, and now introducing Shaq. Let's get ready to mumble.
All right, let's move on to question 2. What film features all of the following actors but yielded an Academy Award for another who is not included here? Chris O'Donnell, Philip Seymour Hoffman, and Bradley Whitford.
Batman and Robin.
So there's another actor in this movie who I've not mentioned that won Best Acting for this movie.
We are locked in, right?
Sure.
You don't know movies. We've gone over this. We peaked at question 1. Great. I do feel like Neal he's got his I should know this face on, which is good for us.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting worried. Just off the bat, thinking of Philip Seymour Hoffman movies. I don't know, Master and Commander. I think that's what it's called. No, what is that? The Master?
I'm in The Master.
Of The Master.
Capote, but I think he won.
Yeah, he won for Capote.
Yeah, when I think of Bradley Whitford movies, I think the only one I could think of was Billy Madison.
Yeah, right.
Great movie.
Won some Razzies probably, but not so much.
Well, do you want to? Is there just a movie you want to lock in? Because I'm out of it on this one. I apologize. Do you just want to say The Master? Even though I know it's not right, but we could just say it if you want.
Yeah, unless you think Capote is a better answer, but I don't.
Yeah.
No, because
I think that's too.
Okay, the Master.
Okay.
Well, I feel good about that because I know it's wrong, but we have the same answer as Neal, so he said The Master.
Neal, I'm disappointed in you. Ha! Hoo-ah!
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Scent of a Woman. Yeah. I forgot.
What are you doing? Neal. He's insane in that movie.
Yeah, he is insane.
Al Pacino.
That was more of a, we're giving you an Oscar for your collective works rather than that movie.
That's how it works, though, usually.
Yeah.
It seems to be.
Very young Philip Seymour Hoffman in that movie.
That's why I knew it was a young Chris O'Donnell. I couldn't think of it.
Yeah. All right, moving on to question 3. The subject of many death hoaxes and cases of misreporting over the years, what actor took these reports in stride and with a sense of humor, making appearances on late-night shows as proof of life? The gag was finally up January 26th of 2016 as he passed officially at the age of 94. Natural causes, not a mob assassination.
I know Bill Cosby's always one of those, but sadly he's still with us.
Well, not with us.
Yeah, no, he's not here.
He's with you guys.
Yeah.
Mob assassinations. I don't know if that's like a clue about a movie he was in or something.
I don't know.
Or he just had gambling debt.
I don't think he was old enough, but
that's around the time he died.
That's around the time he died, yeah.
We'll lock in with that.
So I kind of recall there was a guy who he's looked old his entire life. He's never really looked young, but he used to make appearances on Conan and stuff, and it's Abe Vigoda, who's like a really old-looking dude. I think he was in The Godfather.
Okay, so that matches the potential clue about mob as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to lock in with Abe Vigoda.
I think they're right.
Yeah, we went with a guy who's probably not old enough, and I'm not even sure if he's dead.
He is.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. We said Leonard Nimoy.
Well, good.
All right. The correct answer in this case is Abe Vigoda.
There you go.
What? On the board.
Yeah, good job, Neal.
It's a name I know, but I don't know who he is or what he does.
Famously killed in The Godfather.
Yeah, just look him up. You'll see it. You'll recognize him.
Mm-hmm. All right, number 4. This one might be in Jeff's wheelhouse. You might be asking yourself why I'm asking about the element with atomic number 39. I can tell you it's a silvery metallic transition metal, but I need you to tell me its name. Notice the stupid way I said that question.
I did.
I only know all the elements up to 38, so this is really embarrassing.
Darn, Matt. You gotta do your flashcards better. We're locked in.
All right.
Does pronunciation not count?
Pronunciation does not count.
Okay, because I can write it, but I'm not 100% sure I've got the right pronunciation.
Oh, I'll make you write it and I'll say it because it'll be really bad.
Why?
Why indeed? Why this question?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know myself.
Why? I kind of thought you wouldn't know, Neal.
Yeah. Well, thank you. At least you know my brand.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Should we just go uranium for the hell of it?
Yeah. Okay.
Uranium. You are uranium.
Correct. Jeff?
All right. I'm not 100% sure. The first one, the only one that really came to mind, I know it's a Y, but I don't know if it's just Y or something else, is ytterbium. So I said ytterbium.
All right. The represented by the letter Y, atomic number 39, is yttrium.
Yeah, that's the
So that's Yttrium. Yttrium.
You wrote other letters on there.
Yeah, I had ytterbium.
Yeah.
All right. Good outing. I think that is another one, though, that comes later.
I think it's YB, now that you say it.
I was surprised by both of their existences.
Yeah, they were discovered in the same town, along with 2 other metals.
Gotcha. All right. This one is a little softer in the hard knowledge category. The not-so-beloved Nintendo character Waluigi has been developing a cult following and a strong meme game since 2000. But in what game did he make his debut?
Yeah, we are locked in.
Super Smash Brothers.
That's what I wrote down, yeah.
That's my thought, because Mario Kart's too early for me if we're going 2000.
Yeah, there's different versions of Mario Kart, I suppose, where the introduction of characters was probably a thing.
I don't know why I said Super Smash Brothers. I think I've heard this fact before, but if we're on the same wavelength, it feels pretty good.
Yeah, let's go with that. First instinct.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we kind of wrote down a few different things. I wrote down Smash at first, but I don't think it is because we know who the first 8 characters are. He's not in the original one, and I don't think he's in. And the next,
he wasn't one of the add-ons either, so he wasn't in the.
Yeah,
in
the next
12.
Smash isn't until
and Brawl was later.
That's anything GameCube is after 2000. So
right.
And then I wrote down Mario Kart,
and he wasn't in the 64 one, or I don't think any of the earlier ones.
So that left us with them having a party, Mario Party. And that's what we put.
All right. Well, I can kind of picture Waluigi hanging around the locker room a little too long, wearing nothing but a towel. It is Mario Tennis.
Yeah. And I almost said soccer because I know he's in the soccer one too.
And I thought, sorry, I should have said Mario Tennis. I thought that one was way earlier.
Dang.
What system is that?
64.
64?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, number 6. Though used in other tradition as well, wampum describes a traditional product of trade of some northeastern Native American tribes consisting of stringed beads of what material?
Could it be this?
Oh, yeah, could be.
Because that's northeast, if you're thinking.
I don't know if it is, but it
would be in that area too, because you're looking at.
Sure, let's go with it.
Yeah, and then okay, we're locked in.
My first thought was paper, only because I know African tribes tend to make beads out of like paper, but I don't. Obviously, this is an African tribe, so
I was thinking turquoise, but that's more of a southwest thing in my head, kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like coral or something. That'd be southwest. I don't know where the northeast of it comes in, but I don't know what else would be traded up there. When you said beads, you don't think it's like ivory or something, right? Like bone? Probably not. The only other thing I could think of is maybe wood, but
wood beads,
like carved. I don't know. Oh, what about seafood? Like clam shell or shells or something like that.
What's that?
Alabaster?
No. Abalone.
Abalone.
How about abalone?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, let's do that.
Sure. Lock it in.
Yeah, so we were thinking northeast has a lot of coastline, a lot of things wash up. We thought possibly shells, so we said shells.
All right. Well, the correct answer is shells. I am going to give credit to both teams.
All right.
That's good.
Oh, sweet.
Is this the origin of the puka shell necklace? Because that's what I thought it was in my head.
That I can't say.
That might be very Hawaiian. Very popular on the Jersey Shore is what I thought.
According to Mitch Hedberg, though, you never get a third very difficult payment in wampum. He always says there's two easy payments and then a third very difficult payment.
The stamp will get lost in the mail.
All right, number 7. Sandra Cisneros became a prominent author in Chicano literature, largely due to her first novel, which explores poverty, prejudice, feminism, sexual abuse, and adolescence. What is this novel's name, which contains a fruit in its title?
Yeah, we're locked in.
I'm not sure. Have you heard of anything like this?
We did not read this book.
I wrote down a wrong answer just off the bat. Tortilla Curtain, I read in high school. And obviously that doesn't have a fruit in it.
The only fruit book I read was Grapes of Wrath, and Grapes are not the right answer.
Yeah, I don't think it's Raisin in the Sun. Anything with like peach or tangerine that you can think of, or
Tangerine Speedo.
James and the Giant Peach. Dealt with a lot of feminist issues,
fruits like
if I recall.
papaya,
Mango tree?
Mango.
Oh, is there a book called Mango Tree?
Underneath the mango tree?
No, that's
Is that
underneath
something?
the umbrella tree. It's a kid's book. That's a kid's book. Kids show.
Very large.
Yeah, I have no
Stumped.
idea. I'm stumped on this one. I'm sure I'm going to know it when I hear it.
Yeah, I think I will too. Hold on a second. Let's go with Beneath the Mango Tree.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds
why
like a
not?
good title.
Yeah.
Sure.
I would read it.
I can't wait. I'll write it after this.
Okay, great. If it doesn't already exist.
Yes, buy it on Amazon. You have the link up. We're ready to go.
If I'm
That's what she's going to plug.
if I'm not mistaken, they are very close because I think the book in question is The House on Mango Street.
Yeah, you had the right fruit, but the wrong title. It is The House on Mango
All
Street.
right.
Yeah, I really thought Jeff wouldn't remember that one, but I guess I didn't throw it back far enough into our friendship.
I gotcha.
That was the first year of our friendship, but good job. All right, number 8. I guess I was wrapped up in different materials used in, crafts. Scrimshaw describes scrollwork, engravings, or carvings done on what material? 2 acceptable answers. Oh, maybe 3 answers.
Oh.
Okay, I think we're going to lock in.
Okay.
All right. What are you thinking, Amanda?
I'm kind of thinking marble.
Okay.
I mean, I wrote down papyrus, but
That was
I
my
ended up
first thought
pressing-
too, but I
Papyrus.
thought that was too easy, so I'm not sure.
Slate? I don't know. Maybe we just go with rock and not screw ourselves like the abalone.
Oh, and
You got points for that.
be more specific then if we need to.
Oh, more specific? Is that, or what'd you say,
I
Ken?
said, you got points for that one.
Yeah, you go
That's
vague,
true.
go
Yeah.
vague, and then when they ask you to be more specific, then you go more specific.
All right.
That's the way to go.
So, rock, baby.
All right.
I'm good with that.
I think we went with wood.
Well, it was actually said in the other question. It's bones and ivory, or also sometimes teeth.
Oh, macabre.
Weird.
Cool.
So
Very
shout
weird.
out to all the serial killers out there making scrimshaws.
Usually it would be whale bones.
Okay. On a nice corset, right? Isn't that what that is?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Question
Old
9. Beginning approximately 12,000 years ago, what is the name of our current geological epoch? I looked it up, and strangely, it has nothing to do with the return of Tupac.
That is the answer. I'm fairly confident.
And
I don't know what it has to do
I was
with.
saying okay.
I don't know what it has to do with Tupac,
Well, this
but
might be.
we're locked in.
After he did an underline, did it make even more sense to you?
Made less sense.
Neal.
Yes.
What do you got, Neal? What you got?
I don't know.
You got the wrong partner.
Yeah.
That's your problem.
For some reason with epic, it makes me think of geological epic, like the different eras, like Mesozoic and
Nailed it.
Whatever the other ones are. I can't even think of it right now.
The only Tupac connection I can think of is like holographic.
Hollow something? Hololithic or holopathic? I don't know.
Oh.
Could it be something like that, maybe? Yeah, the return of Tupac, because he returned as a hologram. Yeah, so it's got to be the word hollow's got to be in there, right?
Holographic.
Yeah, that's fine.
You think that's okay? Let's
Holographic
do it.
period. Yeah.
Okay, so I think there are two answers to this question realistically.
Oh my god!
Yeah, here we go.
But I'll give you the one you want, because I think you could accept Anthropocene, but I think the one you want, given the Tupac clue, is the Holocene.
Yes, Tupac returned as a hologram, and it was Holocene.
Hey, we were on the right track.
Yeah.
You had the first part. Partial points? No. Okay.
We have Holocene.
No, for
Give us 2 points for Tupac. No,
Did you answer correctly?
Yeah.
You put Holocene? Okay.
Yeah. I did also want to check because I was pretty sure Anthropocene was close in time, and it. Yeah.
Is it an epic?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And mercifully, the end of the first round. Question 10. What NHL team, named after an aquatic mammal, began in 1967 and changed its name to the Cleveland Barons in 1976? Eventually, this team merged with the North Stars and ultimately became the Dallas franchise. And there was a slight name change in that time period, so there's two answers, but I'm just looking for the aquatic mammal portion.
I think because there's talk of this name coming back.
The Kraken?
No. Well, you're on the right track.
I'm fine with that. That makes sense.
The only thing I have to add here, because I know nothing about hockey, is shout out to my friend Justin Shady. His college in Ohio that he went to was an art school, and they came up with a mascot, the River Otters. And I'm just wondering if they came up with the Otters maybe in the 60s. This team was the Otters, if they were in Ohio or something. That's kind of all I have to give on this point, because I know nothing.
We just have written a list of aquatic mammals.
Jason
Whale.
Momoa.
Platypus.
Jason Momoa is definitely.
That's my kind.
I did a drawing of it too. It's
I wrote sea lions, walrus, platypus, dolphins, whales.
Well, you said sea lions, which is very alliterative, and I know sports teams like alliteration. So the Seattle Sea Lions, or that kind of feels good. I'm not the ones you were saying. I don't know.
Feels good. Like it. Tried it on. Walk around in it.
Yeah, walk around in sea lion skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
just a
don't.
Saturday.
That sounds.
I'm okay with sea lions or otters.
Yeah, I like the alliteration part of it. I had written down seals.
Seals.
Yeah, I mean, which is a very similar animal. I like sea lions. I'm good with that.
Yeah, so I know Seattle had a team, and I know that they're talking bringing the name back, so I thought maybe it was the Sea Lions. So we said Sea Lions.
You guys are both very close. It was the California Seals or Golden Seals.
Yeah.
The Golden Seals, that's right.
Yeah.
Darn it.
It is one of the proposed names for the new Seattle team.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. Okay, after the first round, it looks like Kratos and Beryl is in the lead with 40 points. Bed, Bath, and Beyonce, second place with 20 points. The swing round today is going to be all about movies, and specifically 2018 movies.
Oh, no.
I'm going to read some lines from movies from 2018, most of them either critically or commercially successful. And I just wanted you to tell me what film these lines are from. Number 1, bullet wounds don't just magically heal overnight. And then the second character says, they do here, but not by magic, by technology. Number 2, character A says, I don't sing my own songs. Character B says, why? Character A says, I just don't feel comfortable. Character B, why wouldn't you feel comfortable? Character A, because like almost every single person that I've come in contact with in the music industry has told me that my nose is too big and I won't make it.
Got one.
Number 3. We are alone. No matter what they tell you, we women are always alone. Number 4. Well, I've established contact and created some familiarity with the Klansmen over the phone. I'll continue in that role, but I'll need another officer, surprise, surprise, a white officer, to play me when they meet face to face. Number 5. And then there's my brother. My older brother had schizophrenia, and when he was 16, he hanged himself in my mother's bedroom, and of course his suicide note blamed her, accusing her of putting people inside him. So that was my mom's life. Number 6. In sign language. You'll be fine. Your father will always protect you. Your father will always protect you. Always. Listen to me. It's important that you learn these things. He just wants you to be able to take care of yourself, to take care of me when I'm old and gray and have no teeth. Don't worry. Number 7. Character A. Hey, fellas. Character B. Is he in black and white? Character C. Where is that wind coming from? We're in a basement. Character A. Wherever I go, the wind follows, and the wind smells like rain. Number 8. My father was a lighthouse keeper. My mother was a queen. But life has a way of bringing people together. They made me what I am. Number 9. How many more Galileos do you want? And number 10. What are the chances you're not coming back? Those kids, they don't have a father anymore. So you're going to sit the boys down, and you're going to prepare them for the fact that you might never come home.
Say goodbye to your credit card rewards. Greedy corporate mega stores, led by Walmart and Target, are pushing for a law in Congress to take away your hard-earned cash back and travel points to line their pockets. The Durbin-Marshall credit card bill would enact harmful credit card routing mandates that would end credit card rewards as we know it. If you love your credit card rewards, tell your lawmakers, hands off my rewards. Tell them to oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card bill.
Welcome to From Beneath the Hollywood Sign. If you love old movies, Hollywood history, or the golden age of filmmaking, you've come to the right place. This is the podcast that talks about amazing stories of Tinseltown from another era and fascinating conversations with writer-producer Steve Cubine and actress-writer Nan McNamara.
One particular argument, he ended up dislocating Ava's jaw. Ava, she was such a tough cookie. Rather than cry or scream or anything like that,
Or call the police.
Or call the police like she should have, exactly. What does she do? She takes an ashtray and she knocks him over the head and knocks him unconscious. That's how she fought back. She didn't know what to do, so she called Louis B. Mayer. I think I've killed Howard Hughes. What do I do?
Revisit a time when the pictures were still big and everyone was ready for their close-up. When you want Tyrone Power instead of Tom Hardy, Jennifer Jones instead of Jennifer Lawrence, or Robert Mitchum rather than Robert Pattinson, then From Beneath the Hollywood Sign is the gin joint for you.
After some discussion and a lot of impressions, looks like all the teams are locked in. So let's get started. Number 1, bullet wounds don't just magically heal overnight. They do here, but not by magic, by technology. What did Kratos have?
We said the Black Panther.
And Beyonce.
We also said Black Panther.
And the answer is Black Panther.
Hey,
good job. Good start, guys.
It was one of 4 movies I saw last year. So.
All right.
So number 2, why wouldn't you feel comfortable? Because like almost every single person that I've come in contact with in the music industry has told me that my nose is too big and I won't make it.
Yeah, let me get a better look at you.
Get a look at you.
Turn around here. We went with the Jackson Maine star, A Star Is Born. Why did you do that? Yeah.
What do you guys have?
A Star Is Born. Without all the nonsense.
Hey, Lady Gaga, I want you to get on this motorcycle and I want you to ride here with me on camera. I'm going to look like I've been sunburned for 3 years.
Needless to say, the correct answer is Star Is Born.
I was really disappointed when the belt didn't win for Best Supporting Actor.
That's actually a really good joke, even though it's terrible.
All right. And number 3, we are alone. No matter what they tell you, we women are always alone.
We said The Favorite.
Ooh. We kicked around the idea of The Favorite and also Ocean's 8 and also Crazy Rich Asians, but we eventually landed on Roma.
And Espanol, it is Roma.
Oh, no.
Oh, nice job, guys.
Ooh.
That's bad for an answer for us later.
All right, number 4. Well, I've established contact and created some familiarity with the Klansman over the phone.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Talked about a Klansman. Thought maybe it's Black Klansman.
We definitely said Black Klansman. It's my favorite movie of 2018 by far. Just everyone did such a great job in it. So, yeah, that's our answer.
And how was my performance?
I would have given you the Oscar.
Thank
for
you.
sure.
It is Black Klansman. All right, number 5, one of my favorites of the year. And there's my brother. My older brother had schizophrenia, and when he was 16, he hanged himself in my mother's room. And of course, his suicide note blamed her, accusing her of putting people inside him. So that was my mom's life.
We had no idea, so we guessed a movie that you probably liked and said Green Book.
Ooh, all the whitewashing you liked, Ken.
Not for those purposes.
We said Hereditary. I think Neal offered that as a suggestion. I've seen this movie, and I really am envisioning Toni Collette saying that. So that is our answer.
Well, I'm not in favor of whitewashing. I am in favor of being a complete sicko, and the movie is Hereditary.
Yeah, Ken's mentioned that a few times.
Ken's been trying to get me to watch it all year, and I should have, and I still haven't, but I just thought maybe it sounds like a Toni Collette line. So,
all right. So number 6, in sign language, you'll be fine. Your father will always protect you.
If you're talking about being quiet and not worrying, we thought that was A Quiet Place.
We also said A Quiet Place, one of the honestly scariest movies I saw last year, but I haven't seen Hereditary. So.
Yep, it is A Quiet Place. Good job. And number 7, hey fellas, is he in black and white? Where is that wind coming from? We're in a basement. Wherever I go, the wind follows, and the wind smells like rain.
Yeah, it didn't sound like it made a lot of sense, so we thought it might have been a translation from a different language, so we said Roma.
How dare you?
I know.
We said Into the Spider-Verse.
It is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's Nick Cage, right?
The character is Nick Cage as Spider-Man Noir.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of my favorite parts.
White, yeah.
What is he? He's like, oh, I like punching criminals or something.
It like kind of sounds like Nick Offerman in it too.
Yeah, he does.
Bit.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's a good reference. Yeah.
All right, number 8. My father was a lighthouse keeper. My mother was a queen. But life has a way of bringing people together. They made me what I am.
I actually didn't even remember what the quote was, and I just put a movie down from 2018, and I hope it's from Incredibles 2.
This one I will lead off with a line from the movie that my brother audibly laughed in the theater, but enjoyed. Permission to board. And that'd be Aquaman.
It is Aquaman.
Weren't we talking about sea creatures earlier?
Yeah, we were. All right, number 9. How many more Galileos do you want?
Yeah, we thought this might have been about astronomy, but probably not. So we said Bohemian Rhapsody.
We also said Bohemian Rhapsody.
It is Bohemian Rhapsody. Good job. And 10. What are the chances you're not coming back? These kids don't have a father anymore. So you're going to sit the boys down and you're going to prepare them for the fact that you might never come home.
Yeah, we thought there was maybe a 50% chance they wouldn't have a father. It's an Infinity War.
Painful.
Captain America's illegitimate child.
We actually said First Man for this one.
It is First Man. Good job, guys.
Nice. It sounded like a Claire Foy quote from the trailer.
It might just have been.
All right, after the swing round, it looks like Team Kratos and Beryl added 20, and they are now at 60. And our team, Bed Bath & Beyonce, with the help of Kendall and Amanda, we got a perfect round there. So 50 points. So we just took the lead there for we have 70 points.
What a swing.
Nice.
Yeah.
That actually worked that time.
All right, let's lose it.
Yes.
All right, round 2, question 1. Takeshi Murakami is the artist behind Mr. Pointy, which currently resides at the Art Institute of Chicago, and also the cover of what Kanye West album? To be clear, Mr. Pointy is just another one of his works.
Oh,
it's
okay.
not on the cover.
Gotcha. Okay, I locked in.
I am a Kanye fan. I kind of don't listen to him anymore. Like have made a resolution just to listen to the old stuff. But I think this is the cover where there's like a teddy bear and he's like skyrocketing into space, which I think is Graduation.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. I was thinking it's like the multicolored one, and it's like animation.
Yeah, it's like pink and purple.
Yeah, right.
It could be College Dropout. It could be Late Registration. I think it's Graduation, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was from that first batch, so College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation. Then I think it goes 808s after that. But I think this might be from the first one, but I'm not sure. So I locked in with College Dropout.
The answer is Graduation.
Nice.
Good job. It's the one with the teddy bear shooting off into space.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Well, the teddy bear's on a few of them. That's kind of like, he has that on a few of his albums.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Question 2. What soda... This one's kind of for Matt, by the way.
Yeah.
What soda brand that some would consider second rate does Homer Simpson spit out dramatically after discovering it is not bear urine in the episode Dude, Where's My Ranch in 2003?
Oh, no, that's too recent. I'm going to base this off of previous knowledge. You're okay with me locking in?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
The only reason I'm thinking of like Mountain Dew. Surge. Because I don't know, the bear urine makes me think it's like a yellow soda.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Either that or like Mellow Yellow, but I feel like that's a main brand too, kind of.
Okay, let's do Surge.
Yeah.
Yeah, when given the choice between this drink and crab juice, he went for the crab juice every time. And so I don't know this episode, but they've made fun of it before, so I said Mountain Dew.
It's not Mountain Dew, and it's not Surge. It is Fresca.
Fresca.
I like Fresca. I love Fresca, actually.
Drink deep from these cups. The bear urine will make you strong.
My Simpsons watching stops after like 01, I would say.
Is
02.
Fresca like a LaCroix?
It's a citrus drink. No, LaCroix, yeah.
Okay.
All right, number 3. What artist's self-portrait from 1940 contains a depiction of the artist along with a monkey, a cat, and a hummingbird?
You have any idea?
I have a guess.
Yes, that's more than I got. Lock it in.
Okay, we're locked in.
So 1940s self-portrait with a monkey, a cat, and a hummingbird?
I'm thinking like Frida Kahlo.
Oh.
Yeah, my list is Frida Kahlo, Dali. I don't think it would be Norman Rockwell because his self-portrait is the one where he's drawing himself in the mirror sitting down at the desk. But yeah,
Frida Kahlo seems weird like her. She has a lot of weird things with animals too.
That's what I thought. I think she
had like panthers.
A tiger, yeah. I'm okay with Frida Kahlo unless you have a strong inclination otherwise, Neal.
No, I don't. I mean, as long as we lock in with Frida Kahlo as portrayed by Salma Hayek.
Oh, absolutely.
Completely.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that.
For sure.
And we went Dali.
It is Frida Kahlo.
Ooh, nice job.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Nice deep cut.
This round not going well for us.
All right, number 4. Although best known for the film adaptations of his works, Thomas Harris is the author behind 4 books focusing on what Academy Award-winning horror character between 1981 and 2006?
I can lock in if you want, ladies.
Ooh,
yes.
Okay.
All right. 1981 to 2006.
Were the range of the books release.
Isn't this Hannibal?
That's early 90s, right?
Well,
Silence of the Lambs.
It was 91.
I think there's an adaptation before that, a Red Dragon. But we can lock in with that.
That was just the association I had with him, but I don't know if it's right or not. But.
Oh, well, if you had, that's more than I have, so I was going to go through different monsters, so we can skip all that and lock in with whatever you say.
Yeah, Manhunter was the first film adaptation. It's Hannibal Lecter.
Dr. Hannibal Lecter is correct. Good job, guys. Number 5, moving right along. Also the name of a song by the band Kings of Leon. What toy was introduced in the market under another name in 1990 before acquiring its permanent name in 1991? This toy is now produced by Hasbro under the Nerf brand.
Yeah, I remember when Sex is on Fire. That didn't go over very well as a toy.
Took my joke.
1990, so it's probably Extreme, right?
It's definitely Extreme.
You probably have to have knee pads.
It's not Crossfire, but it is Extreme.
Ooh, you get caught up in it. I don't know how that
I'm trying to think of how that song would go. Let's lock. Yeah, Rosie would be happy. Let's lock in.
Okay.
Do you know any Kings of Leon song? Because I don't.
I know my favorite one is called Soft. I'm not even a big Kings of Leon fan, but I really like that song Soft. I know another one called Milk, and I don't think either of those are
Milk invented in 1990.
You said Soft?
Soft. S-O-F-T. But that's it. That's the title. There's nothing more to it. Amanda and I wrote down Super Soaker.
I was thinking of Super Soaker as well, actually. Yeah, because the only thing I mean, thinking of Nerf, it's either going to be like a sport item, like one of those footballs that you can throw really, really far, which I can't remember the name. A Screamer? Screamer, is that what it's called?
About the Vortex?
Or something like that. Or a gun, a Nerf gun. So...
Because the ones that make noise are the Vortex Howlers.
Howler.
Yeah.
Howler.
You could throw them over 100 yards.
John Elway did.
Right out of the stadium.
Does that ring a bell as Kings Leon song? Howler?
Howler. That could be. I mean, I kind of like it more than Super Soaker.
Yeah, I just keep thinking of the Muse song, Supersonic Black Hole, which is not Kings of Leon, so it's not helpful.
That'd be a fun toy. Supersonic Black Hole.
So wait, a Howler
Kill
was
your
one of
friends.
those
Yeah, so back in the 90s, Nerf had these footballs that we would play with on the playground where you could throw them really, really far, and then they'd whistle when you threw them. They had like a tail on them.
They have a tail? Yeah.
They were really hard to catch.
And if Jeff mistakenly gave away the name of those, if that is Howler, that does sound like an indie band. Well, not indie anymore, but like a weird, pretentious song name. So
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go with that?
Howler.
Howler.
We didn't know.
But we went with even a more pretentious indie band title.
Yes.
And we said Koosh.
The answer is Super Soaker.
Oh no. I didn't know they'd have a song named that.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds more like a Nicki Minaj song. Yeah.
Gross. So first you have sex on... I was going to say, first you have sex on fire, and then you get super soaked.
You got to put it out.
You got to put it out.
That makes sense, though.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's just safety.
All right. Here's a stupid question, because I made it stupid.
Okay.
Number 6. Contrary to popular belief, Egypt is not the African country with the most pyramids. It is this African country, boasting 220 pyramids and a countless number of 3-compartment automobiles.
I think I know the answer based on the pyramid. I never know these type of questions, but I think I know it.
Are we locked in?
I think the 3-compartment automobile in the classic way to draw automobiles is a sedan.
Oh.
So I believe the correct
They
answer
weren't locked in, buddy.
is Sudan. Neal already wrote it down, didn't he?
I did write Sudan down because I had a very long conversation in an Uber with the driver who came over from Sudan. We were talking about his home in Khartoum, which is the capital.
Was it in Sudan?
Well, no, it was not in Sudan. But he lived in Khartoum, which is the capital of Sudan. I said that's going to be great for the trivia show that I work on because I'm going to remember that one day, and that day's today.
That day is today.
paid off.
The answer is Sudan.
All right.
7. Developed by the same folks who created Titanfall, what 2019 Battle Royale game can alternately be titled the highest of the traditional stories that can be historical in nature, albeit unauthenticated?
We're locked in.
Oh, yeah, that's a very popular game now, right? Didn't Ninja switch to play this now? Is that what he's doing?
I don't know what Ninja does.
Keep up with it.
Keep up with the kids, Jeff.
Yeah.
I have
I'm
no
like
idea.
twice their age. Okay.
The only Battle Royale games I know, I think Fortnite is one, and then there's PUBG and
Go on.
Call of Duty one.
Or don't.
Black Ops.
We need to creep back up here, Matt.
Do you know any video games that people would play online? Because I'm not sure on this one.
I am not a gamer nerd.
No.
So...
Yeah, I have heard of Fortnite. I don't know about it being 2019, if that's
like brand new.
Yeah, obviously Fortnite came out before that. And PUBG, I think, predates Fortnite, right?
Yeah, I believe so. So I think that's the clue there is
right.
What would the term for highest of traditional stories that are unauthenticated, like not epic, but
you don't like epic?
I know there's probably another word, but I'm not going to probably come up with it. Okay, we'll lock in with epic.
And I think the correct answer is Apex Legends.
Mm-hmm.
It is Apex Legends.
Yeah.
The highest is the Apex, and then the stories are the Legends.
That makes sense.
Very popular game right now.
Yep. All right, moving on to number 8. It's a little bit of current news. In anticipation of the conclusion of Phase 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Avengers Endgame, a series of 32 character posters in color and black and gray have been released indicating which characters are currently alive and dead. What tagline is on these posters along with the studio name and release date?
Isn't it, it's like, whatever it takes? Isn't that what it is?
Sounds good to me. Like I said, I've tried to stay as far away from anything Endgame related.
I think that's what, it's, I remember seeing it in the first trailer, I think they say it at the end, and I think that's what's on all of it. So you want to lock in with that?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. I just needed to hear it say it out loud. So
did you say Whatever It Takes?
Yeah.
The Shane West, James Franco romantic comedy from early 2000s.
That's what I was going for.
I'll let you take it, Kendall.
Okay, yeah. So I wrote down Avenge the Fallen because I remember that Rocket Raccoon, is that what it's called, from Guardians?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I remember on Twitter someone said, imagine someone like not knowing what this is about and just seeing this poster and being really confused.
I'm a raccoon.
So yeah, and then that's what Neal messaged me. So yeah, Avenge the Fallen.
The answer is Avenge the Fallen.
There's some great memes. People are taking just characters that have died in every type of movie and put Avenge the Fallen.
Didn't I send you one the other day, Jeff?
Oh yeah, you did.
Wah wah.
I didn't look at that.
It was Kevin from The Office losing his pot of chili.
Oh, that's so good.
All right, number 9. What Civil War battle? Speaking of avenging the fallen, what Civil War battle is not in itself the bloodiest, but contained the single most casualties in a day, and stands as the worst day in American history, as far as casualties are concerned?
This is the Battle of Schrute Farm?
There's two names for this battle that I'll accept.
Is that right?
I think so, because I think the other one that we're thinking of was a multi-day.
Don't put me in this. I'm not thinking of any of these. But yeah, we can lock in with that.
Okay.
So anytime there's a Civil War question like this, and I never remember, I usually rely on Jeff to go, no, it's this one. It's always between Antietam, Shiloh, and Gettysburg, and one of them is the bloodiest day, one of them is the bloodiest battle, and one of them is the most casualties, I think, or something like that. They're all separated by a qualifier, but I don't know what you guys were thinking.
I wrote down Antietam. What was this specific qualifier? What did the question ask for?
Bloodiest day.
Bloodiest day.
Antietam is the first one I wrote down. I don't know if that's worth anything, but...
Yeah, let's do Antietam.
Okay.
We went with Shiloh.
The two answers that I was willing to accept are Antietam or Sharpsburg. Because it's known by both. But points for you guys. At Bed Bath and Beyonce. By the way, who's Bed Bath and who's Beyonce?
Kendall's Beyonce.
Okay.
I claimed that right away.
Yep.
I'm Amanda's Bath.
Yeah, and I'm Bed.
Of course you are.
Especially because my gel that I wear is Bedhead. So
there you go.
That makes sense.
So perfect. Looking good, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
All right, last question of regulation. What is the proper name of a 100-sided polygon?
I have one word that kind of means 100, but I have no idea if that means a polygon.
Hold on, I'm getting there.
Benjamin Magan. I don't know how to do that.
I'll say it out loud. It's not really going to matter because Jeff will get it or not. The only word I can think of that like means 100 is cent, like centennial, centurion, but I don't know if there's an actual polygon called that. Something?
I definitely wrote down Centigon. Yeah.
That's better than I would come up with.
My favorite Pokemon.
Same.
Yeah, I'm close, but I can't remember what it is. So.
But add Gon at the end.
You can go with whatever you want. I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't make things better.
Benjagon.
Do you like either of any of these? You don't, so.
I don't care.
Oh, you're the worst. Okay, we're locked in.
Okay, what is it?
Hectagon.
Okay, we went with Centagon.
Hectagon is correct.
What? What is the answer? Hectagon?
It's Hectagon.
Wow.
All right, after regulation, it looks like Team Kratos and Beryl is up to 100, and Team Bed Bath and Beyonce are at 130. So it got a little bit closer than we would have liked.
All right, so the final round categories are as follows, and they may sound somewhat familiar to you guys. Number 1, Animal Collective. Number 2, American Football. Number 3, Russian circles. Number 4, the Menzingers. And number 5, Little Dragon.
Oh, classics on here.
Some real bangers.
American football's back. Have you heard
They're
their new
back?
album?
Oh, yeah, they can't stop putting out music
I
now.
know. Good guys.
Oh, these are bands. That's not good. I didn't know that.
I mean, they're not going to be about the band.
No, I know. I didn't know they were bands.
The wagers are now in, and the questions are as follows. Number 1, in Animal Collective. It seems to be director Yorgos Lanthimos' favorite activity to direct films with the names of animals in the title. Name one of the 3 films that contain an animal name that he's directed.
What's the name of the director?
Yorgos Lanthimos.
I know 2.
Oh, no. Do we know any?
Maybe.
All right.
All right. Question 2, American football. Who was the first player to be drafted in the 1936 NFL draft, the first draft in history in the NFL? Number 3, Russian circles. Not actually running in a circle, absent of guitar riffs, and built between 1891 and 1916, what is the longest railway in the world? Number 4, the Menzingers. Menzinger is actually the German word for what type of medieval lyric poet, and also the name of a nightclub and venue in West Hollywood, California, associated with Neil Diamond, Elton John, and Lenny Bruce. And 5, Little Dragon. One of many stories preserved in the Golden Legend is that of the dragon being slain by what saint? Though this is a pre-Christian legend, this saint began taking the place of Saint Theodore Tiro as early as the 11th century.
I think we're going to end with a perfect circle ourselves.
Yeah, I didn't have ESPN in 1936, so I might have missed that draft. That's my main problem.
After some discussion, all the answers are locked in. So let's reread these questions and get the answers. So number 1 in Animal Collective. Seems that director Yorgos Lanthimos' favorite activity is to direct films with the names of animals in the title. Name one of these 3 films that contain an animal.
So we wagered 20, and I don't know if you emphasized favorite as much the first time you read it. We didn't get it anyway. Just made a guess and said Along Came a Spider, because we had no idea.
And for us, yeah, I agree. Now I hear the favorite, but I think we still got it. So the director of the favorite also directed a couple movies. I can only think of 2, The Lobster and The Killing of a Sacred Deer, but we went with The Lobster.
And how many points did you guys wager?
We wagered 10 all the way down.
All right. The acceptable answers for this one are The Killing of a Sacred Deer, Dogtooth, and The Lobster. So points for you guys. Number 2 was in American football. Who was the first player to be drafted in the 1936 NFL draft, the first draft in the history of the NFL?
We wagered 20 and just were thinking of the oldest, most famous players we could think of and just locked in with Curly Lambeau.
I think actually what we were thinking of is Ken is always like, oh, I've got a sports question for you, and it's obscure.
Yeah.
Always.
I mean, I think that's a pretty hard fact.
It is a fact.
I'm doing my best.
That is a fact.
I have to do superlative sports questions because I can't do it otherwise.
We went along the same train of thought, thinking of old famous players. We thought maybe Johnny Unitas and Bart Starr were a little too later, early 60s. And the 2 people I came up with were Red Granger and Sid Luckman. Sid Luckman was an early Bears quarterback, but I know Red Granger is probably even more famous than him, and we went with Red Granger.
Well, I do believe this person was drafted by the Bears. It is Jay Burwanger, whose son was my guidance counselor in junior high.
Oh.
Was your guidance counselor like 80 years old?
He's fairly old.
Oh, okay.
If anybody knew that, please write into us and let us know.
Jay Burwanger.
Yeah.
First player ever drafted.
Patron saint of Berwyn.
Oh, that is not true.
All right, number 3, Russian circles. Not actually running in a circle, absent of guitar riffs, and built between 1891 and 1916. What is the longest railway in the world?
We wagered 20, and Jeff kept fighting me on this, thinking that it's not right. But I stuck with Trans-Siberian Railway.
We wagered 10, and we also put Trans-Siberian Railway solely based on the movie. But
Well, I'm glad Matt stuck to his guns. It is Trans-Siberian.
It's like there's no circles in it. I don't get it.
I said there's not. It's not.
And that's what I told him.
It's not circle.
Take the circles out. Forget the circles.
Yeah, I clued in on his guitar riff clue because it's like the orchestra with all the guitars. Yeah.
All right, number 4 was the Menzingers, and that is actually the German word for what type of medieval lyric poet, and the name of a nightclub in West Hollywood, California, associated with Neil Diamond, Elton John, and Lenny Bruce.
Yeah, I've never been to the club. It sounds like a fun time. We wagered 20, just said minstrel.
We talked about LA and some freeways and other clubs that we all like to frequent, like the Abbey, which we're going to go to together. But we ended up going. We ended up going with the one club that sounded like an old medieval person would be yelling across the room and said, "Get over here, troubadour." So we said troubadour.
Yeah.
It is Troubadour.
Ugh.
Some more points for you guys over at Bed Bath & Beyonce. And mercifully, the last question. One of many stories preserved in the Golden Legend is that of the dragon being slain by what saint? Though it is a pre-Christian legend, this saint began taking the place of Saint Theodore Tiro as early as the 11th century.
One of my favorite legends. We wagered 20, and we said the legend of St. Elmo's Fire.
That's probably even a better answer than we put. I think we just ended up with St. Augustine for no good reason.
With a wager of 10.
With a wager of 10. Yeah, 10 across the board.
Okay. I was curious what you guys were going to say for this answer. It is St. George.
Oh. Okay.
Good old St. George.
Yeah, St. George and the Dragon.
Look
it up. It's pretty famous, guys.
All right.
We have to justify it.
So taking a hit on that final round and winding up with 40 points is Kratos and Beryl. And in first place, Bed Bath & Beyonce with 140 points. You are the cream of the crop.
The cream of the crop!
Woo.
Oh, yeah. When you're going up Beyonce, it's always an uphill battle. So
Girls run the world, man.
Yeah.
It's tough.
So
True.
a slow start for Bed Bath & Beyonce, honestly. But then you guys really kicked it into high gear.
Yeah, swing round was the first punch on our way to a knockout.
Yeah.
So.
Basically what happened, we were in a trio. We were doing pretty well, had some nice bangers. And then once we went solo, it just skyrocketed.
Something about lemonade. I can't do this.
Now,
I'm sorry.
Now I'm Kelly Rowland. Is that what this is?
Isn't it a quartet, Neal?
Or Michelle Williams?
Oh.
I'm Michelle Williams.
We avenged the fallen. Yeah.
That's what Jeff and Matt are going to be saying, Avenge the Fallen.
Oh, probably not, though.
Next episode.
We'll get it back.
Matt, you were talking to us earlier about the reviews we've been getting.
Oh, they're just flying in. We got a new one actually yesterday, a really exciting one that I would like to read to you. It's from our friend Malapropic, who checked out our podcast, and we appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Malapropic.
Yeah, the title was Meh. 2 words, pretty boring.
Hey,
Thanks, Malapropic.
Tell you what, you took the time to give us 1 star, and just the fact that you took that time means a lot.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
I do enjoy, though, that it took 100 reviews to get a 1 star.
Yeah, we got a 1 star.
I sort of feel like that's a rite of
now
passage.
We made it. We're a real podcast.
Yeah, you have to have trolls for sure.
Well, we had the email trolls, but now we got the review trolls. So
good enough.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Kendall and Amanda, for being on the show. We surely appreciate it.
Thank you for having us. This was so much fun, as always. And we had a great time in Vegas meeting you guys.
Yeah.
Too bad we have to leave what happened in Vegas.
Yeah.
Is the rules.
Can't talk about it.
Unfortunately.
Oh, that's true. Edit that out, please.
Will do.
And as Kendall said, now she's not only on the Christmas episode, she's on a regular episode.
And she's walking away with a victory.
She is. Yeah, we're going to have a party down in Rancho Cucamonga.
Well, thank you to you guys again for joining us on the show. Thank you to my hosts for joining us. I hope all the listeners enjoyed this episode and it wasn't pretty boring. And my name is Ken. That was Triviality.
Meh.
So we'll go into the swing round, right? Is that the door?
Oh, no.
Can you get that really quick?
Yeah, hold on.
I hate when this happens every single week.
Is that Dutch Boy? Oh, hi, Dutch Boy. What's up? Who do you have with you there?
Not again.
This is my friend, the little Dutch maid.
Oh, it's so funny. I was just eating some sugar cookies the other day, and there it was on the package, Lil Dutch Maid. How you doing, Little Dutch Maid? Oh, I'm fine there.
Oh, no. This is really bad.
We were holding hands going on a Ferris wheel and eating chocolates.
I love the little Dutch boy.
Is this a good time to ask for Patreon money?
Please donate to the show.
Give us support, please.
My accent is even worse than Dutch boys. I don't know where I'm from.
If you want more quality content like this, just go to patreon.com.
Join Kendall on Patreon. Thank you, Kendall, for that.
We promise there's good stuff there, too.
I'm ending my Patreon after this.
Well, get to us on the crop. Let us know what you guys think of Lil Dutch Maid and if she should become a more permanent staple.
Or if
I vote no. I vote no.
Take her out back.
Take her out back.
There's only enough room for one Lil here, and that's Lil Kim.
Lil Jaundice. That's my new character. He's Lil John with jaundice. I've been workshopping it. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.